What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles. In the last episode, we finished up everything we wanted to do here on the Bionis leg, and now we're finally ready to head off for Colony 6. We've now upgraded our characters quite a bit. We're now level 23, probably on almost to par with what the mysterious face was that we fought right over there a couple episodes ago. And so hopefully by the time we make it to him once again, we'll be ready to go. But of course, we've got to get there first. So without further ado, let's just head straight on over. No waiting around whatsoever. Let's just head straight on up this way and towards Colony 6. Yeah, it's just a nice little area. And yeah, this little tunnel right here, this is Colony 6. I mentioned this before. Though most people really don't come here. And this is also a travel point you'll see here in just a moment. We'll be able to warp here at any point if we so desire. And there's a fire tarantula, one of those things that we were looking for in the last episode. I found like 4 of those after looking for just one at the end of the last episode. I think it's quite funny. This is the Basque Cave Passage, and well, here before too long, right up this hill, we're in Colony 6. So, like I said, welcome to Colony 6.
This is Colony 6.
It's like a fortress. Did people really live here?
So much has changed. It's only been a month.
We'll find Juju and then smash some metal.
Wait! We can't just rush in.
We could enter through the mine.
Mine?
There's a massive ether deposit under the colony. The first settlers here built right on top of the mine. That's how we got our colony. The mine is like a network of tunnels. It's much more complicated than the colony streets. They can't have figured it all out in the space of a month.
So...
She means it's the best route if we want to remain unseen.
You're catching on.
great. So how do we get in?
Through the drainage outlet. It's just up ahead.
And this is the Watch Point Junction. Now, as much as the game is pointing us right down here to this area, oh, we got to level up as well, now level 24. As much as the game is pointing us to go this way towards that lift, there is actually one thing I want to do real quick. I want to head right up this way, kind of up towards the colony up there. Alright, so just some generic enemies here. Soft Hoxes were quite a bit over leveled. Grom Nebula, once again, an ether type enemy. Just avoid them and we'll be alright. Now, these guys up here, these guys that have the 3 dots next to their name, they are generic enemies and won't attack us. And ooh. Going some way towards helping the colony. So yeah, seems like we'll be helping out Colony 6 more than just now. But yeah, Pyro Lizard as well. Some different items here. I forgot to mention those 3 dots on either side of their icon basically shows, like, let's say I were to attack this soft Hox here. If this Hox is, since it's a generic enemy, it won't attack us if it sees us. But with those 3 dots, if it sees us attack this Hox, it will join in the fight to protect its fellow, I guess, enemies or whatever. So keep that in mind. But yeah, there's a little bit of a shop up here, and a quest giver right here. This is Daza. But at first, I want to talk to this Napon merchant. And yeah, everything they've got so far is probably worse off than what we already have. This one's, yeah, not that great. Yeah, actually none of this is very great. Technically, I guess this is better for Rhine. I have 2 of them already. And overall, its stats are actually much better than what I've got. But I like having the gems that I have equipped to Rhine. I think it works a little bit better. As for Charla, the stealth rifle is actually pretty good. It just doesn't have the slots that we want for it, and I'd rather have slots and things like that. All this gear is mostly stuff we already have, and none of this has any slots, I don't think. Well, this does, but we already have some of this, I think. Except for the diver gloves, we actually don't have any. Maybe worth picking up for Shulk here. It's got a equipment slot on it. We'll buy one, sure. I've already got one of those. These boots, quick step, stuff like that. Already got those. All of these are for Rhine or Charla. I actually will buy sword drive because I do want to level that up quite a bit. Speaking of, why don't we head into our skills tree? Not skills tree. Although we're getting pretty close here, actually. Nothing we can equip though for either of them, I don't believe. Yeah, nothing here to equip. Oh, here for Charlotte, he can attack. Well, none of those are really useful for Ryan, so I would say probably just leave it alone. And he doesn't need that either. It's not really useful. Same thing there with Charlotte. Alright, but I wanted to go to arts here. Sword drive. Yes, that's exactly where I want to go. Sword drive, and I'm just gonna upgrade this as much as possible. It's very good, doing a large amount of damage. Only up to level 4. I'm gonna go to hammer beat as well. And that's enough of that for now. For Shulk, Monado shield, we're gonna go ahead and level that up as far as we can. If we can get to level 4, that's great. Monado speed as well. Maybe Monado buster. And then Charla, increases tension. She got a new. I haven't got to show that off, but I mean you can read it there. It releases a special ether bullet that increases the tension in the party, so it'll up the tension of the party. I don't personally find it super useful, so I just kind of leave it alone. I don't really like to use that in battle. Let's do this and maybe release the cooldown a little bit. All of her healing arts might be really good for us coming up. Restoring HP to the entire party is going to be really good. And Cure Bullet, why not? Alright, sweet. I think that's it. So, let's talk to Daza. Daza in big trouble. Daza not have that thing. Then it really bad. Oh, hello there. Friends can listen to Daza. Some boxes still Daza's proof of not on merchant status. If Daza not have proof, Daza cannot trade. Does it sound good? Think of helping out, Shulk. Yeah, it'd be really cool. Yeah, if you could help Charlotte, that'd be really cool. Daza do not know what to do. Friends must get it back for Daza. Can friends do that for me? How could you let them steal your proof of your merchant status? Goodness, I can't read. Daza only look away for a second and they steal it. They want it because it's shiny. If friends do not help, Daza not know what to do. Will friends help Daza, or Daza not know what to do? Not sure, we get a break too, Jim. So let's help him out. Look, it's standing in our way. Alright. So, yeah, and I'm going to break something up here because it's quite funny. You may hear a little bit in my voice. If you guys pay attention to my Twitter or YouTube a little bit more on the community page now, granted, if you're watching this way off in the distant future, then this obviously doesn't apply. But if you're watching these videos as they come out, granted, this video is going to come out a little bit after the fact. Because I pre-recorded a bunch of videos before this, but a couple days ago, at least for me now, for you guys, it'll be even longer. Like, see, this video I think comes out on like a Monday the 9th, I believe, something like that. Or we'll try to get as close to that date as possible. I can't exactly make sure of that, but Splintered Path, a new location, sweet. All right, but yeah. So when we do this, you may notice my throat's a little bit raspy. It's because I had surgery a couple days ago. So I'm actually recording this entire video standing up. I was able to somehow like adjust my setup here in order to kind of allow myself to stand up and record all at once. And I'm pretty sure Ryan just jumped off the Bionis, which is just absolutely fantastic, but whatever. And so yeah, my voice sounds a little bit raspy because obviously I had a giant tube stuck down my throat, and I'm having to stand up. I can't really sit for prolonged periods of time, and I probably won't record nearly as much during this period of time either. And there actually is something I want to show off here. If I can get to a good location for it, the best spot to go will be like right down here this way, I think. So there's an ether deposit that we'll go to in just a moment. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to change the time real quick. Just back to morning, see if the rain will go away. Sure enough, it does. So, yeah. So, if you guys remember, we were just over there. You can see the Bionis, like, leg that we just climbed up right over there. And we came through that cave right up there. But also, if I look right on down there, all the way down there, yes, that right there is Colony 9. That is just how far we've come in such a short amount of time. Yeah, you can see, it's actually got pretty good detail. You can see the anti-air battery sticking out, and yeah, that's Colony 9. Right there, like, on the, like, heel of the Bionis. And then there's the leg. You can see the kneecap kind of down that way. Leg. And then here's, like, the torso and things like that. It's, pretty neat. I do say so, if I do say so myself. Alright, but I do want to head over this way and grab this ether deposit while it's, like, kind of just hanging out here. And then we'll make our way back up over that way, because we can help out with Daza. And, what else? And also make our way, like, towards the mine a little bit more. Large wind crystals. Alright. And one more. There we go. Alright, but let's just keep on going. So we'll just make our way up this way. And then across over here. And we should be able to take this path right here to the right, and it should take us up higher. Yeah, indeed. Like, that path will take us a little closer to the entrance of the mine. And then if we continue straight here, like hugging the wall here, right down there, that red orb is where Daza lost his proof of Nopon merchant status. So if we walk over here, we grab it, and this is the Nopon coin, proof of status. Now, I don't actually recommend running all the way back to Daza or warping there quite yet. Instead, what you're going to do is you're definitely going to want to make your way this way, continuing along the splintered path. All these guys are so much weaker than us that we don't even have to fight them at all, except for maybe some other kind of quest or something like that. But it's not any sort of quest that we don't have quite yet, at least. But what I do want to do is, as we collect more of these item orbs, I want to walk right over here to this platform. And we should get a warp point without triggering, yeah, drainage outlet, without triggering any sort of cutscene or anything. If you continue forward, you will trigger cutscene, but I want to wait on that. Just a little bit. Instead, now, I want to just warp right on back up here to the Watch Point Junction. Let's go back to Daza and return this Nopon coin to him. And hopefully, with that, we should be good to go. At least that's my goal. Alright, so let's just make our way right back up here. I'm starting to do a lot more editing with these videos. Like, the editing, I could probably cut out a lot more of this running around stuff and different things like that. So I'm going to start trying to do that from now on. Yes, this is Daza proof of Nacha merchants that they stole. Daza knew he right to ask friends. Thank you so much. Glad everything worked out. Right, it was well worth the effort. Daza, thank you, President, for getting proof back. Daza's so happy he cannot speak. Thank you so much, friends. And the quest is complete. And we got that gem for it. Yeah, so I'm going to start making these episodes probably a little bit more edited so we can get more things done and they're not like 40, 50 minutes long. Listen to Daza. Listen, friends. Daza think monsters might steal proof of merchant status again. That doesn't sound good. Thinking of helping out, Shulk? Yeah, if you could help Charlotte, that'd be really nice. Daza want friends to make the place safe for Daza. If no more monsters, they cannot steal my proof again. Can friends do that for Daza? What's stopping you from doing it? Daza not strong. Friends strong. Friends can do. Don't think that flattering us is going to make us say yes. Daza give you a really good thank you present. So friends help Nopon merchants like Daza. Alright, and so we need to defeat 4 yellow Antals, 6 soft Hoxes, and 3 water Upas in the colony. And those are only found during a thunderstorm. Yeah, so we need to kind of be on the lookout for these guys. So we're going to accept this. We'll get some, I think, some actually pretty obsolete gear. But, yeah, well, here's some soft Hoxes here that we need to take out, so, let's do it. Yeah, you can actually find almost all the Hoxes pretty much right up here, and that's all 6 of them done already. Now we just gotta take care of the other enemies. Some of, apparently, which are, yeah, yellow Antals are right up here. So why don't we take care of some of these? And, Charla leveled up after that. But still a couple more yellow Antals to go. Alright, and that's all 4 yellow Antals done already. Yeah, most monsters you can find right up here. But now, we gotta head back down here to the splintered path and hope for a rainstorm. So, I'll see you guys back once we've made our way down here and gotten a rainstorm to appear. So hopefully I survive this fall. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna survive that. So I'll just see you guys back once there's a rainstorm. Alright, well that didn't take too long at all. And now here's the rain. Here's some water oopas, and I screwed that up. Of course I did. Alright, Shulk, I'm just gonna start, like, fanning through all my arts. And ooh, Shulk got a new art. Shaker Edge. So anytime a enemy has been toppled, what we can do is we can now inflict daze on those enemies. We'll need 3 of these guys, so not too bad. And I'm not sure if we have to return to Daza at all, but here's some more of those water oopas. It didn't take very long. I only changed the time like twice before this guy. Let's go, everyone. I'm not sure what that achievement is, but I'll take it. So we got a break, maybe topple. Come on, Ryan. No, no topple. Guess that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, though. The quest has been updated. We got some armor there, but I think it's pretty outdated, at least for us, I guess, at this point. And now it's time to head back to Daza one more time and show him what we've done in order to help this area be much safer for him. Hello, Daza. Heroes come back. Now Daza can work in safety. I'm glad everything worked out. Right, it was well worth the effort. If Daza ever in trouble again, he asks friends for help. Daza know he can count on you. And with that, the quest is complete. Sweet. And we're going to take all this. Alright, but Daza's got one more quest for us. Daza in really big trouble. Francis and Chime. Friends can listen to Daza. Daza need to send a letter to Garugo and behind his leg. But Daza can't decide who can deliver a letter. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, sounds like a pain. Daza cannot just ask anybody. Letter is top secret. Only Garugo can read. A top secret document. Are you sure you wanted to ask us to deliver it? Surely there must be someone more trustworthy. Daza trust you friends more than anybody in the whole wide world. Well, I mean, we only just met, dude, so that's how you gain your trust. I don't think... Anyway, Daza can only ask friends to do such an important job. I'm glad to hear that, but no time to stand around chatting. Alright, so this is a secret mission quest. We need to deliver the letter, and we will get a secret reward for it. Daza, I know you're right to trust you. Alright, so let's do it then, I guess. Don't read it and be patient or whatever, I don't know. Alright, but I guess we might as well head back to the Bionis Leg. So, why don't I just meet you guys back over there at the Traveler's, like, camp on the Bionis Leg. So, I'll see you guys back there in just a moment. Alright, back here at Traveler's Rest, let's talk to Garugo. You bring letter from Daza? You wait here for Garugo. Garugo will give you a reply. You cannot lose Garugo's letter. It'd be really, really bad if you lose it. Thank you for helping Garugo. Alright, well, we're just going to take this letter and then go right back. So I'll see you guys back over there with Daza. Alright, what's up, Daza? Oh, Garugo sent a reply for Daza. Thank you, friends. Daza interested in red thing. Daza asked Garugo to investigate some things, but Garugo not find conclusive evidence, so he's still working. Thank you for helping Daza. Glad everything worked out. Nice one, Shulk. Let's keep up the good work. Of course. Nothing can stop us once we get going. Friends, take the top secret data. Maybe it come in useful. Alright then. So we got slow 3 and then top secret data. Not sure how helpful that's going to be, but we got updated affinity chart. And we're almost at level 25 already. And so, let's say we get ready to head inside of the mines then. So let's just warp right on back down there. To the drainage outlet. And well, let's head inside. And for some reason, I thought there was a cutscene in here, but apparently not. Maybe it's right up there, but anyway, I will just hop up here if I can. There's an item orb, like, well, there is an item orb if I can get to it, please. There we go. Grab that and we'll yeah, check some things out. But real quickly, I want to check out Colony 6's Collectopedia, because it shouldn't be very large at all. Yeah, we were almost completely done. We're missing, what, 2 items there. I won't cover all of this quite yet, I don't think. Because I'm not sure if we can actually get everything quite yet. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I do think we can actually get these items. So give me 1 second, and I'll be right back. Alright, so there is actually one item that we can get out here. It's the it's one of the plant items up here. Let me look. This one right here, which I believe is called a Serious Anemone or something like that. It is findable, though it's pretty rare from what I can tell, and it usually only appears at night. So real quick, change the time to night. I'm just going to run around until I find this item. Now, the other item, as far as I've been able to tell from the research, now that I look at it more clearly, appears to only be like a tradable item, but not until much later on. So we won't be completing the Colony 6 Collectopedia, at least right now. Maybe once we finish up in the Ether Mine and things like that, because there's Ether Mine does have its own Collectopedia, and I would like to, like, I guess kind of explore that a little bit and whatnot, I guess. And I will continue to run around here looking for orbs. But it won't be available for a little while longer, and so I won't be completing that until probably after we get done with this area. Now, I may be able to find a way to find it a little bit later on, but until then, we won't be completing the Colony 6 Collectopedia right away. But don't worry, we'll be spending a whole lot of time here throughout our entire adventure, actually, not just right now, so no reason to worry about that. But I'm going to continue to run around here for quite a bit and see if I can't find this last item we're looking for. So, I'm going to see you guys in just a moment. Oh, wait. Never mind. The white night rod that I thought you could only end up trading for is also just available to find out and about. That was the one item I said we wouldn't be getting until much later, but never mind. Looks like we will be completing the Collectopedia in this episode. Ether Defense up 2. Not bad. Alright, once again, I'll be back once we find that last item. Oh, and there we go. Finally, the last item that we needed. What I recommend doing, first I'll fill this out. We'll complete Colony 6 already. It's completely done. It's quite a small area. Auto Attack Stealth 2. Pretty nice. And we got a Warrior Plate. I'm not sure if we can equip that yet. It looks like it's heavy equipment. But what I would recommend doing is, if you're looking for that, I would recommend warping to this landmark right up here, this Watchpoint Junction, and running up towards Daza, because there are a load of orbs all over there, and just completely redo that over and over and over again. I just smacked my mic. I'm so sorry. I forgot I was standing up. Normally it's not in my like arm vision, and I started moving my arms. I do that when I speak, by the way. If you've never seen me when I stream, I do that quite a lot. But anyway, we are now done with that. I don't need to change the time. It can be midnight for all I care. But let's head right on back inside the Ether Mine, and, well, let's continue our adventure. But I think we're actually going to start running through the Ether Mine and things like that in the next episode. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It's helped the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.